Let me tell you something, girl. All you wanna be pimps. I'm talking about the big P's, the sauce walkers, fake finesse two-time ass rappers that think you Bishop Don Juan. You better peep game. The pimp whole game is RIP. It's over with. It's a wrap. The feds calling it human trafficking. And they start you out with 30 years. A well-known rapper by the name of Cashout done crashed out. I know y'all know that song. Been kind of on my wrist and I pass now. Smoking on Keisha. Him and his mama facing life in prison for them type of charges. And this dodo head got his mama caught up in the Pimpin too. She is co-defendant. She finna tell it all. Check this shit out.
Investigators took the stand today in a sex trafficking RICO case involving an Atlanta rapper known as Cashout. He and two co-defendants, including his mom, are on trial.
Now, Atlanta News First, Yasmin Alston is there at the Fulton County Courthouse with more on what jurors learned about the investigation into the rapper.
The jurors learned how the rapper and his mom were arrested. We're also learning more about where some of the alleged sex trafficking happened, which was not just in Fulton County, but also in Gwinnett County. On Tuesday, investigators from the Gwinnett County Sheriff's Office testified in the sex trafficking trial of accused Atlanta rapper Cashout and two co-defendants. They spoke about their work on the case involving Cashout, whose real name is John-Michael Gibson, and his mom, known as Mama Cash. Jurors learned about a prostitution sting at a Gwinnett hotel, during which Gibson was eventually arrested. Prosecutors then played calls between the rapper and his mom while he was in jail. And in those calls, they talked about Gibson's mom going to meet with one of the human trafficking victims from that sting to try and stop her from talking to police. Here's how one investigator described the moments when the rapper was arrested.
I conducted several takedowns of potential pimps or human traffickers that were dropping off sex workers at the hotel.
Did you see a vehicle, a white vehicle that day?
Yeah, so the white Impala, if you're referring to Mr. Gibson's case, yeah, a white Impala, or white Chevy Impala or Malibu, whatever it was, came into the parking lot and dropped off what we now know as a sex worker and left that parking lot, which I followed.
Gibson and four others allegedly used their record company to coerce, entice, and recruit young women to engage in commercial sexual activity, according to the indictment.
Now he ain't gonna be riding around with that goddamn Nina no more, and he ain't finna be about to smoking on Keisha no more. It's over. He gonna be riding around that goddamn paddy wagon trying to get him a goddamn ham sandwich sipping on that Jim Jones. Cause see, the type of charges they giving these rappers now is the new gang RICO charges. Using these record labels as a decoy to commit racketeering and calling it a freako, not a RICO. That's how they got Diddy. That's how they got Lil Durk, R. Kelly, and the list goes on. All that flying girls to your city or driving girls across state lines, that shit not called trafficking. Ask Puff Daddy. Better go ask Puff Daddy. Cause see, all that macking and the pimping used to be cool back in the day. But now, that type of fast cash getting you a whole lot of slow time on your ass. Cause see, this man here just got caught in a goddamn mousetrap and went from cashing out to crashing out. And see, now him and his mama Cash about to tell on each other. Cause see, Mama Cash about 60 years old. She damn near dead. You know she finna tell her. She ain't finna die in no prison by her goddamn ragged ass son. But one thing about them goddamn mamas, they always gonna condone and defend them ragged ass sons when they know they son dead to the goddamn wrong. Instead of telling they son, you wrong, son, you need to cut that shit out. I ain't getting involved with that. But see, Cashout probably was breaking Mama Cash off. And she got caught up in that goddamn lifestyle and them goddamn gifts. You know that menopause done kicked in. She wanna go shopping at the goddamn Bloomingdale. She wanna go to goddamn Burton Co Factory, Ross Marshalls, and get her a new goddamn Steve Craig bag. That's what she want. And that's when the wrong started to seem right. Cause she getting broke off right. He cut that goddamn check. She probably did something to Cashout when he was a child or an adolescent or some shit like that, just like Diddy mama did to him. It's crazy how the mama be going to jail with their son these days, facing hard time when they damn near almost dead. Look at Sean Kingston mama. And then Cashout so goddamn cuckoo. He put all the goddamn proof all over his social media page. Cause every post is with a woman and some goddamn money. Then he got 2 women kissing the goddamn backseat, like Boosie said. The fans ain't got to do much. He did all the work for them with all that goddamn self-snitching all over his social media, trying to put on for people that ain't about to see him no commissary and ain't about to try to bond his mama out. Think about what I'm saying. But y'all comment below, man. Y'all let me know if y'all ever met Cashout. Is he really like that? Or they trying to pin some shit on him? Or cause I seen this on his page. Everything, the proof in the pudding. Whatever they say he did, it looking like allegedly he did. But y'all comment below. Let me know how y'all feel about this situation. Y'all make sure y'all like this video. Y'all make sure y'all share this video, baby. We the business. I'm cashing out.
Rape, aggravated sodomy, trafficking a person for sexual servitude, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, false imprisonment, pandering by compulsion, possession of cocaine, tampering with evidence, willful obstruction of a law enforcement officer, and pimping as set forth in the indictment, and a true verdict give according to the evidence, so help you God. If so, please answer, I do. All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
We're back inside the courtroom, and this time it's not a rapper on stage, it's Cashout in the defendant's chair. Opening arguments just dropped, and prosecutors aren't pulling punches. They say Cashout wasn't running a label, he was running a trafficking ring.
Promises. Promises of love. Promises of safety. Promises of a better life. Promises to level up. Promises to lay your head down and say, "Wait." Promises, promises, promises. You will learn that there were promises given in this case. They were cloaked in profit, cloaked in greed. In their arrogance, predators target the weak who are caught in the schemes they devise. Their eyes watch in secret for their victims like rattlesnakes hidden in grass. They lie in wait seeking to devour. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, that is what this case is about. This case is about these defendants. These defendants who built a proverbial house, if you will, a business on the backs of young women. Through the lure of their leaders' notoriety.
According to prosecutors, he lured women with promises of fame, then turned them out at motels, Airbnbs, and even his own studio. Some victims say they were beaten with belts, forced into sex work, and manipulated by Cashout and his inner circle, including his own mother, Mama Cash. Yes, she's on trial too. But the defense says it's all wrong. They claim Cashout is being framed, and that none of the evidence proves rape or trafficking.
There was no pimping and there was no pandering by Mr. John-Michael Hakeem Gibson. Recruited her, enticed her to be pimped or pandered.
The jury's got a lot to process, and we're just getting started. Victims are expected to testify next. That's when the real heat comes.